This is News Channel 12 at noon.
Officials with the National Weather Service are in Jones County at this hour to determine if a tornado touched down early this morning, causing damage in the Shady Grove community. The area impacted the most is just outside Laurel. The county emergency management director says 30 homes and mobile homes were damaged. 5 were destroyed. 15 people were hurt, including a 3-month-old. All are expected to recover. Now, there's also damage at West Jones High School in Jasper County. We talked to a business owner who will now have to relocate because the storm destroyed his business.
We have remote small warehouses situated around in different parts of Mississippi and Louisiana, so we maintain inventory in those places, so I think we'll be okay.
The Salvation Army has deployed a disaster response team and a mobile feeding unit to the Shady Grove area to assist people who are affected. Now, 2 of those people are Andy and Lori Key. They're the parents of Nathan Key, a little boy who was hit and killed getting off his school bus in 2009. Authorities tell News Channel 12 they are recovering at a hospital, but their home is damaged. The Keys were in Scott County this past Monday with a mother whose little girl got hit getting off her school bus. They were also in Rankin County earlier this month with a family of a little boy who was killed getting off his bus. Now, the same system that was severe in South Mississippi left a lot of rain here in the metro, and that may have led to at least 1 accident. It happened this morning near the intersection of Lakeland and Flint Drives in Flowood. A sedan and a pickup collided. At least 1 person was taken to a hospital. Flowood police have not released the cause of the accident, but as you can see, the roads were wet at the time. Well, ironically, metro area volunteer organizations are meeting today talking about being better prepared for emergencies. A program called Voluntary Organizations Active in Disasters includes the American Red Cross and church groups. They've been brainstorming on ways to share services so they can help Mississippians when natural disasters strike. They want to know what to do to assist with housing and feeding people who've been displaced. Organizations from Louisiana and Alabama are also participating. That 3-day conference is at the Jackson Convention Complex, and it wraps up later on today.
Those storms hitting between about 4 and 6 o'clock this morning, and we're not completely done yet because our cold front has not moved through. A little bit of sun helping to really warm us up. We're at 79 degrees. It's very muggy out there, but the front is just to the northwest of us, and I think we'll start to cool down later this afternoon. Skies will clear just after the sun goes down. We'll fall back into the 60s by 6 o'clock. Here's a look at those storms from this morning, and notice another line developing right there. That's the actual front, but these are not expected to be severe. Behind the front, we're going to see a lot of cloud cover and cooling temperatures and winds shifting to the north. So on a scale of 1 to 10, bad weather today, cooling down, cloud cover, not a very good one, only a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, we will see much better weather for the end of the week, although it's going to be cooler. We'll talk about that in the forecast coming up.
One lane of Interstate 20 in Warren County is still closed at this hour. It's because of damage caused by a wreck that happened Monday. MDOT officials say the left lane of 20 westbound near exit 1A will be closed until further notice. A large metal beam near the right shoulder under the bridge has to be removed. A tractor trailer crashed and hit the bridge late Monday afternoon, causing the damage. Officials have also issued a wide load restriction for vehicles over 12 feet wide. That is also until further notice. Ridgeland police need your help identifying a woman who they say stole more than $600 in merchandise from a store. Details in this crime alert. Now, the shoplifter was caught on tape stuffing Lacoste shirts in her purse. Officers say once the woman took the shirt, she walked out of the store with 2 little girls. They say they got into a white or cream 4-door Cadillac. Police did not release the name of the store. If you know who this woman is, please call Ridgeland Police. Well, a third suspect wanted in connection to a double murder in South Jackson turns himself into a U.S. Marshals task force. 17-year-old Dante Shepard turned himself in Monday. He faces 2 counts of capital murder. 26-year-old Frederick Champion and 16-year-old Zachary Smith faced the same charge. Back in September, JPD responded to a call on Meadow Lane. When they arrived, they found 27-year-old Brandon Williams and 32-year-old Terrence James had both been shot. Williams was shot once in the chest and James was hit in his face and chest. Both died. Now, James' wife was at the house when the shootings happened, but was not hurt. Well, the developer of the long overdue Ferris Street project is asking city leaders for $8 million to complete the first phase. But the Jackson City Council is saying not so fast. During last night's meeting, members discussed developer David Watkins' request for an urban renewal bond. He says the money would speed up the project by 6 months. Mayor Harvey Johnson says he will send the request to the Planning Commission so they can review it. Their recommendation will be sent back to the full council for a possible vote. Council members say they are still waiting for the city-ordered audit on the project to see how previous money has been spent. They would like the commission to have that before making its recommendation.
And I expressed to the developers yesterday that I was real disappointed in the way that they handled Councilman Stokes' order that he recommended, and we support it.
It's a quicker way to get the money. We have our regular financing that is taking longer than it anticipated, and it probably won't be available till sometime next spring or next summer.
Now, Watkins says the project will bring up to 800 jobs into the city. He also says it will pump in millions of dollars in tax revenue for Jackson. Also for you today at noon, officials at the State Department of Human Services say they've counted hundreds of cases of food stamp fraud in the past year. The office handled over 1,200 suspected violations. In most cases, people withheld their actual income or household information that would have made them ineligible to receive welfare benefits. So far, investigators have recovered more than $1 million in illegally distributed benefits. There are strict state and federal mandates for fraud. You can be disqualified for 12 months for a first violation, 24 months for the second. There's also the possibility of up to 3 years in prison. Well, this weekend is our second Pack the Pickup food drive to benefit Mississippi Food Network. This Sunday, November 20th, drop by Kroger on Lakeland Drive across from Dogwood Festival Market in Flowood to help us fill the bed of a pickup with non-perishable food items. You can go a step further and coordinate a neighborhood project by going door to door to collect donations before dropping by.
Well, today in southwest Mississippi, we're going to see a little bit of sun mixed in with those clouds. Temperatures will be warming into the upper 70s for highs today in Fayette. Winds shifting to the north behind a front coming through later today. So we will see our temperature start to cool. Skies clear overnight. We'll be down to 42 first thing on your Thursday morning. Now, we're expecting to see a lot of sunshine for the end of this week, but it's also going to be quite cold first thing in the morning, especially on Friday. I'll have that forecast coming up next on News Channel 12.